What is up, guys? This is Tyrone Trinity, and today I'm on my way to an interview, man. So wish me luck. This is my second interview, by the way, and then they've been trying to hire me for like quite a while now, but man, it's just this COVID-19 sucks for everybody, especially for me. Everything is slowing down, even the trucking business and the automotive business. I have a lot of friends in the automotive business that is out of work right now, or they work intermittently. It means they work one day on, one day off. They can't consistently work, so they try to distribute all the work, so at least everybody have an income. But yeah, I've been getting called by everybody from automotive, because I applied for lube tech in O'Reilly's and Pep Boys, Jiffy Lube, and for some reason I keep getting called because of my experience in the Army, and I guess that's a good thing, but I was just doing that for contingency basis if I don't get called from the diesel industry. But I am fortunate enough to be getting calls from let's just say Ryder, Penske, and a couple more companies I don't want to mention, but they are pretty good companies, I'm gonna say. But I do want to work for their Golden Gate Trucking because of I heard a lot of good things, and to me it's not about pay. It's about what I can learn and what I can get most out of it. And if you guys are going for pay, then you usually don't get most out of the job, because my last job it pays okay, and the job was medial, and I don't really get trained. So what's the point of working if you're not, what's the point of going in this industry if you're just going to stay at PM level? And I don't want to be that way. I want to do more things than just PM level. I want to do just more than diagnostic. If I want to design, if I can in the future, that's why I'm going to school after this school. After my diesel tech program, I'm going to specialize in automotive, and then be just the best mechanic ever. Just be a great mechanic. And I actually want to have my own shop one day, and this experience right here will help me work on how to get started on that. So I know you need a lot of money for starting a shop, and I'm also in the process I'm trying to get a house, but I don't really have a job right now, so that's kind of on halt. But then I'm trying to get going, because I live off GI Bill right now and financial aid, and that's fine. GI Bill based on what school you go to, which is Alameda County here in San Francisco Bay Area. So what I based it out on is I get about 3 to 4K with financial aid, so that's fine, because my girl does work and we support each other. But I can't stay complacent and live off of that. And the only reason why I'm able to buy tools and all this tool holds because of GI Bill and financial aid. And if I'm working with financial aid, I'm still able to get financial aid and GI Bill on top of my work. So that's like, that's not a lot of money, but for some people, but for me, that's quite enough. Not even enough, and some more than I usually get if I'm just working. And then I am able to live off GI Bill for like 36 months according to the contract, and I'm only getting 80%. It would have been nice if I'm getting 100% of GI Bill. Well, but that's good enough, I guess. But I can't complain. And yeah, I've been doing this GI Bill thing since I quit my other job. And honestly, I didn't quit the other job. I got fired because of I was suffering from PTSD, suffering from anxiety and depression, and so because of this post-deployment thing that was going on, one thing about that is when you get out of deployment, usually, well, when you're in deployment, you have a set routine that you're following, and out of nowhere, they're gonna take you off of that routine for like a year. You've been doing it for a year, and taking off from that routine is kind of a hard transition, because when you have a routine, you have a set purpose of what you're gonna do today and tomorrow, and which is finishing the mission and GTFO. Well, right now, when I got back from deployment, I didn't work for a couple of months, for at least 2 months, and then when I got my job back, there was the boss kind of got fired, because I don't know why he got fired, and that's none of my business, but they had a major transition of changing everything, and I wouldn't say that I can blame myself, but I can also blame them, because their company is really unorganized. And like when I got hired, nobody trained me. Like, okay, you start at this date, bring your tools, and you're good to go. I never got trained for anything. We don't do man hours, or we don't scan our work when we do our jobs. So that's basically why I decided to just like, F it. But I could have done it better than what I'm supposed to, but it's just that I was doing so much last January, February, and I'm comfortable talking about it now and sharing it to the world, but it's hard. It's really hard, because you probably won't understand unless you've been there, but it's one of those things that depression is not something that you want and you see it coming, you just feel it. Like some days you just don't feel like doing anything. And my teacher in diesel mechanic, my tech program, he's really motivating me. Not motivating me, but like giving me inspiration. When I got let go, he talked to me right away. I heard you got let go. So you know what? Let me get you some calls, and so I can get you a job. And that's exactly what he did. And then that's the reason why, like, every time I feel like slacking off on my schoolwork, and I can't do that because of what this man did for me. And the reason why I got this job, or got this interview right now, it's because of him too. Because he told me, hey, work for this company. Apply for this company, and then tell him to call me, and so I can hook you up. And he didn't exactly say it that way, but he said it in a professional manner, of course. Even though we're just mechanics, we still had to present ourselves as professionals. And when we're ranching, that's a different story. We cuss out sometimes, but that's here, near, or there. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching this, if you like this video, subscribe. And I have more videos. This is kind of a rant or whatever. I'm just happy to be alive right now with all this COVID-19 thing. And you guys stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one.